Drummond. I'm from Northport, Alabama. I'm married to Lee Drummond, and I have 2 grown children. And this is my story about the experiences that I had with the disease called FUCHS, and how it progressed, and also the miraculous DMEK surgery that cured this disease for me. The first thing I noticed was I was at school one day, because I was a teacher at that time, and I noticed that as I was walking down the hall, if there was any glare coming behind a person's face, when I was looking at that person, I could not actually tell you who that person was. I could see the outline of that person. If there was any glare from behind that person, I could not tell you who that person was. So of course this really frightened me. So I went in to see Dr. Parker, and he did tell me, he said, you are, of course, have FUCHS, and he said it's definitely affected your vision, no doubt about that. I really want to do this. I said I have to depend on my husband or other people for everything, and I don't even feel comfortable. If I wanted to go back to work, I don't feel comfortable going back to work. Because you need to be able to see everything. You need to be able to write. You need to be able to read. You need to be able to do all these things that I was gradually not able to do. And so he said, well, okay, we'll go ahead and we'll set you up for surgery. Well, I finally had the surgery, and it was really successful in every way. I had my surgery at the Callahan Hospital. Dr. John Parker was my surgeon. He told me, he says, lay on your back as much as you can all night. He said, that's what's important, because I have a little bubble in there that's going to cause that cornea, that DMEK cornea, to mesh with your cornea. He said, so try to lay on your back. Try to just stay put, just don't do a lot for the next couple of days. He said, sit in a recliner, lay down on the bed as much as you can. He said the next 48 hours is the important time. I believe it was the 3rd night. I was sitting at my computer, and then all of a sudden, it was like just a light bulb just went off. The computer screen was just so crisp and so bright and so easy to read, and all the colors were just so magnificent. And I just thought, oh my goodness, I think my sight's back. And then I started looking around the room, and I was looking at the crown molding, and I could see the edges of the crown molding and the edges of the door, and the design in the door, and the colors. The colors were true. We were driving through my little city of Northport. The first thing that really caught my eye was the sign on the CVS drugstore. CVS. It was huge and bright and red, and it was the reddest red I'd ever seen. And then we stopped at a traffic light, and I could see like the green light had no flashes coming from it. And I could see that it was green. It was a very deep emerald green, and it was round. It wasn't blurry on the edges. It was round, exactly like a circle. And the red was round like a circle, and so was the yellow. And I hadn't seen a traffic light look like that in so many years. I've just enjoyed life so much more. My quality of life has been so wonderful. And if for no other reason, the color, and then to be able to read anything now, with my reading glasses, of course, but sometimes, now that I've had my right eye done, I can even read without my reading glasses. I can go in a restaurant and read a menu without my reading glasses. It's sort of like a miracle, and of course, I praise God for what He has done for me and for others. I'm so thankful to the donors for donating their eye tissue. If you haven't done that, you should do that. I'm so encouraged to tell those of you that have had similar issues with your vision to please go into a corneal specialist and become evaluated, get evaluated, and find out about the DMEK surgery. It is so miraculous, and it's so life-changing that I recommend that you do that. And I'm so thankful to the Eye Bank for providing this tissue, providing an outlet for this tissue, not only to us here, but all over the world. It's just such a special, special place, and I'm just very, very thankful. So thank you for listening to my story, and I wish you the best and hope that you will make these decisions. Thank you.